Well, a highly decorated Navy SEAL has taken on a new mission, fighting for the rights of transgender people.
And she's helping the ABC 7 News I-Team expose a new case of stolen valor in the East Bay.
Yeah, Dan Noyes is here with a story that you'll see only on ABC 7 News.
Well, Dan and Carolyn, as you know, I've investigated other cases of stolen valor before. Wearing medals that you didn't earn and don't deserve. Claiming to be a Navy SEAL when you're not. It's an insult to real Navy SEALs and to anyone who served in any branch of the military. It is also illegal.
That's Chris Beck, somersaulting out of a plane during Navy SEAL training. He served 20 years, including a stint with the elite counterterrorism unit SEAL Team 6. Beck grew the beard for undercover work. He was often the breacher, the first one through the door on hundreds of raids in Iraq and Afghanistan, and became a team leader, a senior chief.
You guys can load as many mags as you want and shoot to your heart's content, but it's up to you to load your mags and take care of that.
He paid the price, receiving a Purple Heart for his many injuries in combat and a Bronze Star with the V for Valor. Chris Beck retired 3 years ago and started living as Kristen Beck. She says it's the toughest battle of all in many ways.
I've got a number of death threats. I get a lot of hate mail. I've also been physically attacked on the street. Just minding my own business, I've been physically attacked because of how I look, because of my appearance.
Beck made a conscious decision to be very public about her life, speaking at transgender conferences like this one in Pennsylvania in March.
I'm going to keep working really hard until the military accepts us, and that's my thing.
She's also the subject of a documentary, Lady Valor, that's now on the festival circuit.
This is my new armor.
After the release of her book, Warrior Princess, last year, Beck took heat on social media from a woman in Martinez. On a blog about transgender issues, Robin Summers Mitchell wrote she is not the first SEAL to ever be transgender.
And why the heck are you doing that anyway? It doesn't make any sense. Go be happy with your own life and do your own thing and achieve your own achievements. Do your thing.
Mitchell wore the trident awarded to Navy SEALs and claimed she completed basic underwater demolition SEAL or BUDS training in the late 70s. She came to my attention when a viewer who lives in Martinez spotted her in a collage of fake SEALs in an I-Team report 3 months ago.
Will you please stop and talk?
So I began researching Robin Mitchell. She promotes herself as a leading transgender activist, founder and CEO of something she calls the Trans Purple People Party. Here she is at last year's Trans March in Dolores Park. She sometimes wears her medals to public appearances. The problem is 30 of them are fake, including the Navy Distinguished Service Medal, the Silver Star, Bronze Star, and Purple Heart.
We've put our lives down for that. And you're using that for personal gain? That's offensive. Just not right.
Records obtained by the I-Team under the Freedom of Information Act show Mitchell did serve as a Navy Interior Communications electrician on several ships for 7 years beginning after the Vietnam War. She was not a Navy SEAL. In phone calls and a long Facebook exchange, Mitchell considered an interview, then refused, saying it's her First Amendment rights. Anyone can act or wear anything they want, including but not limited to looking female or looking like a Navy SEAL. Not a crime.
I really want to make sure that I understand your Facebook message to me that you believe it's your right to dress as a Navy SEAL.
You believe I'm Robin?
I believe you are.
Okay.
Are you not Robin?
You know, this is the kind of person that we were targeting when we wrote the original Stolen Valor Act. Has nothing to do with gender identity. It has to do with hero identity and stealing that persona.
Vietnam veteran Doug Sterner helped write the Stolen Valor Act. The latest version, signed by President Obama last year, makes it a crime for someone to lie about receiving any of these medals with intent to obtain money, property, or other tangible benefit.
How are you today?
Even if the financial aspect can't be proven with Mitchell, Sterner hopes she could still be prosecuted for wearing medals she never earned.
I think it's a total injustice. I think it's a slam at every man and woman who has received a Purple Heart legitimately. And I think it is the kind of thing that our community should be totally outraged about.
Kristen Beck is upset about the negative attention Robin Mitchell brings to the transgender movement while she pushes for greater acceptance.
Being transgender is already tough enough. That someone bringing out more negative attention upon myself, upon being transgender, and then also on the SEALs, things are tough for all of us.
Now back to that picture of Mitchell at last year's Trans March. You can see she's wearing a FEMA ID. Officials at the District 9 office in Oakland tell me the name tag is a fake. Mitchell never worked for FEMA as an employee or volunteer. By the way, Kristen Beck's film is playing in San Francisco next month. I have details at abc7news.com. Dan Caroline.
Wow, what a story, Dan.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.